2 days before 6 or 7 B-2 Spirit stealth bombers took off from Whiteman Air Force Base, located in the state of Missouri, USA. Along with the 7 B-2 bombers, there were also 250 fighter jets deployed as part of the operation. This base is the primary home of the 509th Bomb Wing, which operates and maintains America's most advanced stealth aircraft, capable of long-range precision bombing missions deep into enemy territory. These aircraft embarked on a journey of approximately 11,500 kilometers, crossing multiple time zones and vast stretches of the Pacific Ocean. After many hours in the air, and with aerial refueling provided by a fleet of KC-135 Stratotanker aircraft, the B-2 bombers reached their interim staging location Andersen Air Force Base in Guam, a key U.S. military installation in the Pacific. Guam has historically served as a forward operating base for U.S. air power in the Indo-Pacific region. By relocating the B-2s to Guam, the United States brought them closer to the Middle East while maintaining strategic ambiguity and rapid strike capability. The distance from Guam to central Iran, including targets such as Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan, is approximately 7,400 kilometers. From this new launch point, the U.S. could execute a surprise, long-range, deep penetration bombing run into Iranian territory while maintaining the element of stealth. On the same day the B-2s were positioned in Guam, another powerful military asset was on the move. From the western Pacific Ocean, a U.S. aircraft carrier strike group, consisting of an aircraft carrier and supporting fleets, began heading westward toward the northern Indian Ocean. Within 4 days, the carrier group reached its designated position near the Arabian Sea, just outside the immediate conflict zone, but close enough to support offensive operations. This carrier group included guided missile destroyers and cruisers, which are equipped with Tomahawk cruise missiles, long-range precision strike weapons capable of hitting land targets from hundreds of miles away. As part of the coordinated assault on Iran's nuclear capabilities, the U.S. Navy launched 30 Tomahawk missiles targeting 2 of Iran's most strategically sensitive nuclear facilities, Natanz and Isfahan. Iran's Fordow nuclear enrichment facility is located 300 to 400 meters underground. To neutralize this high-value target, the B-2s were armed with the GBU-57 massive ordnance penetrator, also known as the bunker buster bomb. Each GBU-57 weighs 30,000 pounds and is designed specifically to destroy deeply buried hardened targets like Fordow. Reports indicate that multiple GBU-57s were dropped in a synchronized wave, causing heavy destruction to the facility. When dropped from high altitude by a B-2 Spirit stealth bomber, it can penetrate up to 60 meters of reinforced concrete or 40 meters of hard rock before detonating. However, Iran's Fordow nuclear enrichment facility is believed to be located 300 to 400 meters underground, far deeper than the GBU-57's maximum penetration capability. While the bomb may not reach the facility's core directly, it can still cause severe damage by collapsing tunnel entrances, destroying critical access points, or damaging supporting infrastructure. Multiple strikes or precisely targeted impacts on structural weak points could potentially render such deeply buried facilities inoperable. The attack began at approximately 2:30 a.m. Iranian Standard Time. This time was chosen strategically during the early hours of the morning when human activity is minimal and Iranian air defense operators are least alert. The stealth bombers completed their bombing run and exited Iranian airspace without interception, a testament to the B-2's undetectable radar signature and the mission's precise planning. Initial Iranian state media reports denied the extent of the damage, claiming that only minor external damage occurred at Fordow's entrance and exit tunnels. They stated that their centrifuges and uranium stockpiles had already been moved weeks earlier, suggesting that they had anticipated a possible strike. However, satellite imagery and third-party defense analysis later showed that significant internal structural damage had occurred, casting doubt on Iran's claims. Satellite images reveal that Iran had already emptied these sites in advance. The centrifuges had been relocated to another location. The U.S. airstrike on Iran marks a major escalation in the Iran-Israel-U.S. conflict. Iran had warned that any U.S. attack would trigger retaliation against American bases in the Middle East. The U.S. has over 400 military sites in the region, including in Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Qatar, and the UAE. These bases are now on high alert. Meanwhile, Yemen's Houthi rebels, who earlier targeted only Israeli ships, have threatened to strike U.S. cargo vessels in the Red Sea, increasing the risk of a wider regional war. Don't forget to subscribe. That's all for today's update. Please subscribe and like this video.